At the heart of Epictetus's psychology are the notions of representation and judgment. His manual contains this famous maxim: what troubles men are not things, but the opinions they have of them. For example, death is not an evil, for if it were, it would have seemed so to Socrates. But the opinion one has that death is an evil, that is evil. When therefore we are upset, troubled, or sad, let us not accuse anyone other than ourselves, that is to say, our opinions. There are three disciplines in which the man who wishes to acquire perfection must have practiced. That which concerns desires and aversions, so as not to be frustrated in one's desires and not to encounter what one seeks to avoid. That which concerns positive and negative tendencies and, in general, that which relates to duty in order to act in an orderly, thoughtful manner without negligence. The third is that which concerns the avoidance of error, the prudence of judgment, in a word, that which relates to a sense. For Epictetus, the main and most urgent is the first, the discipline of desire, which concerns the passions because they are what bring troubles, agitations, misfortunes, calamities, sorrows, lamentations, malignity. Passions make us envious, jealous, and even prevent us from listening to reason. This discipline of desire allows us to concern ourselves only with what depends on us and to welcome with joy all that is given to us by universal nature. It allows us to develop temperance and ataraxia, or absence of trouble and agitation. The second discipline concerns duty and aims to act in the service of the human community. It is the discipline of action, not allowing oneself to be carried away by a disordered will, but acting in accordance with the deep instinct of human community and justice. It is developing the virtue of justice or love of humanity. The third discipline aims to ensure firmness of mind with regard to reality. It is the discipline of representations or assent, which allows one not to give one's assent to what is false, nor to what is obscure. To love the truth, not to rush into one's judgments. These three disciplines or rules refer to the three fundamental relationships that define the situation of man. The first, the relationship with the cosmos, linked to physics. The second, the relationship of man with other men, is linked to ethics. The third is the relationship of man with himself, insofar as the essential part of man is located in his faculty of thinking and judging, linked to logic. Epictetus recommends starting with the theme relating to desires, which is the most necessary because it purifies us of our passions, then continuing with the discipline relating to actions, to finish with the discipline of assent, reserved for those who are already progressing because it is more demanding. The contemporary psychological paradigm of cognitive therapies is based, to a significant extent, on a series of psychological conceptions developed by Epictetus. Cognitive therapy, as initiated by A. Ellis and A. Beck, is based on this same idea. The dysfunctional behavior of individuals, pathologies, and psychological problems are the result of maladaptive representational processes, which lead to a perception of the world in a counterproductive way.